So, welcome or welcome back to the Kind of Best Conversations podcast. Woo, woo, woo. I'm your host.
Yeehaw!
Okay, period. I'm your host, Plain Jane. I have my co-hosts.
Shout out to Sabino!
Severe melanin.
That's all right.
And we got a guest appearance by That's So Bad. I think that's her name on Instagram.
Yeah, it is.
Y'all figure it out if y'all go follow her
Yeah.
and shit. It come up blank. It wasn't it.
Mamas. Parenting.
A blessing and a curse.
And a special guest appearance. So you know.
Okay. The guest is guest.
Somebody get in bed. Uh-oh.
But yeah.
Okay, that's
Alright.
Ain't no
Okay.
witnesses. Ain't no witnesses. You ain't getting no show. No show.
Today's conversation
I told her to bring some. I let her put in the car.
will be
Send you on it.
about.
Drum roll, please.
She said, "Damn, we don't got a drum roll." Embarrassing moments.
Yes.
Bummer.
Okay, cuz I got a lot of them. Oops.
That's how I be feeling.
Bummer.
Fact.
That was a
Good
good time to
sound
do it
effect.
again.
Good sound.
Okay.
All you hear. This is all you hear.
Let's see.
Look, cause the sugar.
That shit was sour though, ain't it?
It was fucking her ass up.
And she got the yellow one too.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
that
the
was
blue one
the
right
worst
there.
one.
Now I can reach it.
I think Taylor had juice come out my nose yesterday.
Oh, that was funny.
I don't even remember what she said, but it was so funny that it made
Bruh.
juice come out of my nose.
That shit.
Painful.
I'm glad it was Gatorade.
I damn near feel like I just gotta be somewhere downtown for my bachelor party. I don't even gotta go to
You
Vegas.
gotta get one of
From
them
the
tiki
show that we
things.
saw last night.
Tiki
Nigga.
cycles.
Yeah.
That shit
That's
was
all- that's all I
hilarious.
A
need.
pedal
Bachelor
thing.
I just need to get on that motherfucker and be drunk as shit. Pretty good.
If y'all ain't never tried it, we over here smacking on these motherfucking
Okay.
they airhead straws, sour patch straw, whatever the fuck. Y'all
Yeah.
know gummy straws.
Sour
and we
punch.
actually using them as straws. Plot twist. I don't know why they ain't advertising like that. Don't take my money. I'll take 15%.
Please
You
and thank
on top. If I see these in the commercial next week.
Amen. Here. Taylor for mayor.
Okay.
I'm running for mayor because what happened
Uh-oh,
today,
watch out,
none
Kwame.
of y'all
Oh.
know what to do with this city.
Because all the roads was flooded. We ain't got no
Oh,
drainage.
look.
It's culvert.
Oh, we know what to do with the city, okay? Because we lived before Wayne for a minute. And we saw where the taxes went.
Okay.
Cough, cough, Detroit.
What?
Making people vote no on proposal P. What the hell?
Anywho.
That's an embarrassing moment. Vote no. Motherfucker. Alright, we ain't gonna get into political people.
Yeah. There's two things I don't talk about.
Politics and pussy.
Yeah. Literally.
You talk about pussy. Shut up.
Only amongst ourselves.
Oh, no. We talk about.
Okay?
Oh, where'd it go?
Damn.
We ain't even hear it.
Yeah.
They ain't even.
Damn.
They missed the joke.
Damn. No. Oh. No. Bitch, I thought that was laughing. I thought it was
I
laughing
thought
for a
it was
second.
too for a second.
I was like, not the forced laughter. Not the forced laughter.
We gonna talk about our embarrassing moments
Most
while
embarrassing
we roll up again.
Smokey, what was your most
I
embarrassing
have too
moment?
many.
Ooh, too many with embarrassing moments. Well, you gonna start then.
Right.
Hello, we in the podcast.
Tell him, Moki. Moki was trying to say something.
What? Okay.
Right, because you
I'm
want some
telling you.
love this year.
How high are you?
Moki, how high are you? Okay. Period. My Moki bear.
I was gonna just start over.
You stop it?
No.
Oh, don't stop it. You want to stop it and restart
No.
it?
I mean, it's just everybody don't seem like they here. Everybody.
We here.
Everybody here is somewhere else. Niggas is high.
I know it's already. Trying to think of my embarrassing moments.
You just said you
Okay.
had a whole bunch.
I do got a whole bunch.
I have too many.
Okay, so one that just popped into my head.
Y'all
One
want me to
time,
expose myself.
I
Yes,
was
I
on
do.
a cruise.
I would love that.
And I don't know if anybody else knows, but at night on a cruise, the deck is either super windy or super wet
Mm-hmm.
or both. And on the nights that is both, that's not a night that you want to be outside. I was a hefty kid. And when I tell you I still went on the deck and got blew around, I was walking and had the little dollar store flip-flops on. And I met some little kids or whatever, so we was running around and shit. And I don't know how I missed it, but it was a puddle on the floor. And I was just like running with them. And yeah, next thing I knew, I was picking myself up off the ground. And it was bad because
Yeah,
I had to lay there for a second. Like, damn, your dumb ass just fell.
That's how
front
it
of these
be.
motherfucking
That's how
people.
it be when you fall in front of people. You just gotta lay
You
there.
supposed to play that stuff
Okay,
off.
look, nah, you couldn't. I couldn't,
Nah,
because
not
I hit
if
my
you
head
can't.
too.
Not if you can't.
So I had
You
to
gotta
sit
lay
there for a minute. And then after a minute, you know, after a while, you sit there too long, people
Yeah.
start gathering around trying
Yeah.
to
You
get
good?
So I'm like, get the fuck
I don't
away
need
from
y'all
me.
to gather.
Okay, y'all. Start laughing and shit. Whoa.
We too hot for
Nigga,
that.
It's supposed to be a clown.
you want to do clowns and you scared of them?
Yeah, I'm terrified of this motherfucker.
That sounds like Ronald McDonald on crack.
Yeah.
My
he-
one of my embarrassing
Yeah.
moments.
He
He
did.
is a clown.
Yeah, one of my
So
embarrassing
you could-
moments
No,
would
he
be
ain't.
like
Ronald McDonald was a clown.
I was playing basketball,
I'm listening.
right?
Mhm.
And my shoe fell off. It was in the middle of a game, by the way. And I'm
Aw.
team captain
Aw.
and point guard. So I'm coming down the court, you know, finna call to play. My shoe fell off. My dumb ass put the ball down and tried to call timeout. Oh, my coach was so mad at me. He pulled me off the court to the side. He was laughing, like,
Yeah.
but at the same time, it's like, you don't call the timeout. So he pulled me to the side and he tied my shoe for me. And he tied that bitch so tight.
Okay.
It was never coming off. He was
Shit.
like, you ain't got to worry about this problem no more. You don't have to call no more timeouts. Play my game. I'm like, all right, Pops.
Not
Embarrassing
pop.
moments.
Yeah, my coach was like my dad.
That's funny as hell.
That's
One of mine, I was in class.
Not you laugh about it first.
You gotta laugh
That's-
at yourself.
That's how embarrassing it is. Cause I was in class. I think I got up to turn some in or something like that. I got up for something. So I'm walking back to my desk. The class is just filthy. Like not filthy, but like it's paper all on the floor, little pieces of paper. The teacher don't clean his room and he don't have the students clean it either. So it's just that's what it is. So it was but the piece of paper that I slipped on in front of everybody was just an actual sheet of paper. So how did
It was slick.
it was on carpet. So like I don't know why I didn't. Maybe I was just thinking like, if I step on it, I'm not gonna fall. Like I just didn't think of the logistics of the situation. And so I stepped on a piece of paper, and I fell. I fell back like
It's when your leg, when you lose control of your leg. To
yeah.
me, like you don't got no choice but to commit to the fall.
Yeah, I
Like,
literally went like, zoop, and it just was like, boom, and I had to lay there for a minute, and then I had to laugh so everybody didn't think I hurt myself. But my head was
Cause
on
then they
fire.
laugh at you. They laugh.
Yeah.
You feel me,
But my head was on fire.
bruh? It be the ones where you can
It was
still feel your shit
warm.
shaking. For me,
It
you
was
like you hit your
warm.
shit. And you
Hey,
like,
I hit my
"Dude."
head too hard. I'm getting mad. Bitch, don't touch me. Nah, that shit fucking hurt. Leave me alone. Hell,
That's why
I'm getting mad as
I was
hell.
mad if motherfuckers was laughing at me.
Yeah, you
I'm
keep
already
fucking
hurting.
laughing, bitch. I hit your side of your head too. Damn,
I'm hurting, bitch. But
See,
it
I'm
ain't funny.
I'm the type of
Right.
person that if people laughing at me, I don't know. This might be like some stupid shit.
You laugh
But,
back.
yeah, I'm gonna laugh.
Hey, I
with you.
do too.
I don't give a fuck because if it tickled your soul that much, it must.
I'm be like, man, that shit hurt. That shit ain't fucking funny. But I'm gonna
Like-
still be laughing because your ass is laughing like with dog. That shit.
But no,
that shit
they
not
laughing
fucking funny,
at
bitch.
me. Like they cracking jokes.
It
And
depends
like,
on who it is,
they
though.
laughing at me
Oh,
type
nah.
shit.
It gotta be
I'ma
somebody.
laugh back. Not like haha, I'm laughing at myself.
Like,
But
how I'm gonna
like-
beat your ass.
Okay, either that one. Or I'm really just laughing because, for one, I'm a nervous laugher.
Yeah, I feel like
And then two, it's just kind of like,
that's how I get when I'm nervous. I'm like,
you start touching your ears and shit.
like
But,
this and that's it.
what the fuck was I talking about?
Nervous laughter.
Dog.
I kind of forgot too. I ain't even gonna cap.
I was
cool,
saying
it's
something
cool.
about laughing.
Oh, if they laughing at you, you gonna laugh.
No
yeah,
matter
like,
what.
I kind of laugh too. Like, because at the end of the day, you gonna look stupid laughing at a person.
Who really hurt
That's-
themselves?
No, laughing at themselves already.
Oh.
I'm already laughing in this bitch. Like,
why you
I'm
laughing
laughing
at her?
harder than you.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm not about to sit here and give you the satisfaction.
No, because you get to laughing and I'm laughing at you, but you really hurt me. Like, dog, you good for real? Like, you might be a little.
Look, if I pull you aside and tell you I ain't good, that's something different.
That
But in
ball
front of all
might
these
have
other
threw you off.
motherfuckers, I'm
Okay.
cool.
Till I let you till further notice. I'm all right.
Okay?
All right.
Pull you aside. Meet me in the bathroom.
I got another one in my head.
Yeah.
Queued up.
Okay.
I got
I ain't
like
gonna
5
say-
of them
Okay,
right
well
now.
get this
It's a lot.
talking.
Alright, so this is probably my most memorable one. So, in the 9th grade, I was playing basketball.
It's always
It's
in the
always
middle.
basketball.
Yeah.
And
I done had a lot of
it was a very rough day for me. My mind was not in the game. And I definitely paid the price for it. So it was after halftime, and it was the first play after halftime.
Mm.
No.
And I played power forward. Let me clarify. I had no business doing this shit. Somebody on my team stole the ball. It was the first possession, literally. The other team started. We stole the ball and they passed it to me. But it was so much back and forth in the middle of the court, I lost track of which side our basket was on.
Aww, nigga! Your sense
So,
of direction.
Out my head. When I say my head was not in the game that day, it wasn't there. I don't know where the fuck it was. It wasn't there.
Oh
But
my
we was
goodness.
up. We was already up like 25 points. So it really, it
is-
wasn't that big of a deal. But
yeah.
it was the principle of why do you not know what you're doing and you on this court?
Yeah.
So the coach, they threw me the ball and I start running, but I'm running in the wrong direction.
Oh my god.
And I'm focused on basket. I'm like, here we go.
Okay, you like I'm about to shoot this bitch. I'm
Telling you,
like,
I was going in like I'm about to do this bitch. As soon as I let that bitch go, no, my hand was up. The ball wasn't even out of my hand yet. My
They
coach was
was
like,
like,
no!
no!
But I was bro, I'm glad I caught it because I threw that bitch hard as fuck. Bitch went out of bounds.
Okay, period.
And so as soon as they
Like
said out
they
of
do.
bounds, they called a timeout, and they didn't have to say nothing because I walked to the bench and I sat down
Yeah,
Okay.
yep.
because I just know this was coming.
Yeah.
You know how embarrassing that was?
Yeah.
It's 2 schools and parents and faculty and all
yeah.
types of shit.
I would've went to
And
the
it
locker
was an
room.
away
Fuck the bench.
game.
I'm
It
going
was
to
an
the
away
locker
game.
room.
We ain't know nobody in that bitch.
Oh, that
So-
made me feel better. I
No.
done
Yeah,
fuck
that would have
y'all.
made me feel better.
I'm going home with them.
It didn't
I
make
don't
me feel
know.
better.
That's-
'cause
y'all.
It didn't make me
Now, if
feel
it would
better.
have been
It'd
everybody
be
I knew,
different if it's
It's a whole gym.
Yeah, I
That
feel
shit
like
make
I'd
me
have been
feel
alright
better.
had it been people I fuck with or that
Yeah.
I knew, cause it's just like y'all niggas, y'all
Ain't nobody
laughing,
give me
y'all
nobody-
laughing with me.
Yeah, I ain't had nobody to laugh with me. Everybody
was
And
laughing
that-
at
exactly.
you in that bitch.
That
Everybody's
shit
like,
was
oh, she
embarrassing.
that's that bitch.
My
I feel
coach
like-
was so mad, but he could only laugh.
I feel like my most embarrassing moment of my whole life
Uh-huh.
was when me and my best friend at the time were at the park. And I was meeting this dude that I actually was trying to talk to there. But we were just trying to be friends at first. We were just trying to get to know each other. We
Uh-huh.
get to the park. And I'm trying to show off Marine Corps style. And I'm upside down on the
Oh, God.
monkey bars. But there are these swinging monkey bars. Like, that new shit. They be swinging, you know.
Mhm.
Anyways. So I'm upside down, like, hanging from that pole. So those things are swinging in my face. So So I'm monkey climbing across a thing, and then one of them, my knee hits one of them, and it swings back, and it hits me in the face, and I swallow my 2 front teeth. And this dude, the dude that I was talking to, he was so sweet though. Like, I jumped down, I'm like, Diamond, which is my friend at the time, she is dead laughing. Like, and this is her, she's a nervous laugher too. So when she gets scared, she gets sad, mad, she's laughing hard as hell. Like, she'll cry while laughing. So she's laughing. I'm like, y'all, I think I just swallowed my teeth. She said, no, you didn't. You playing too much. I said, yes, I did. I just swallowed my teeth. She said, let me see. And I said, this. And he's standing right here, and she's standing right here, and they both go, oh my. I'm like, oh my God, I knew my shit was gone. We get in the car, and I'm driving down the road. Like, I didn't cry at all. I'm just nervous, like panicking. And she goes, it's quiet as fuck. And she goes, bitch, you look like Baby Shark. We couldn't do shit but laugh. Like, I couldn't do anything but fucking laugh. Like, y'all. She did. She hit the nail on the head. Like, so we're the whole ride home. Like, after that, it's a 25-minute ride home. She did it like 10 minutes in. Diamond laughed from that point forward all the way home. Then we get home, and at the time, I was staying with my baby daddy and his people. So his mom is like my mom. I get home like, Mom, I done bust my teeth out. What do I do? They're both sitting here fucking laughing at me. I'm laughing. I'm like, y'all, come on and help me. So they took me to the dentist, and they filled them for me, fixed them for me. And I get out, and I go to sleep. I wake up again, and I go in the living room. The first thing we all do is bust out laughing. Because y'all stupid ass they got out here trying to show it. But the funny part was, like, later that night, the dude that I was trying to talk to, he checked on me, and he was just like, are you good? Are you straight? Did you get him fixed? Like, what's going on? Like, I'm glad you was cool with me not having no people.
Looking like a thumb sucker.
Hey,
A thumb sucker.
It was the worst, y'all. I might be
better
a
with
boy.
guns anyway. It's alright.
Get out!
Bye. For the weed.
I said you was doing him a favor.
Gummy down.
That's probably what I thought.
Oh my God.
He's like, oh, she gonna be gumming my dick with you. No.
Alright, let me see another embarrassing story.
That's probably the most embarrassing one in my life.
Alright, so
You got another one?
yeah.
Go ahead.
This is one Natalie knows because she was there.
Maybe she didn't know how embarrassing it was.
She did.
Oh.
Scared about
Because it was partially her too.
Oh, this so you telling the story for both of y'all.
We was in the church.
I think
One
Oh!
time. Hey, nigga. I don't know what the fuck was going on, but me and her, this is her dad's church. Me and her, we sitting in the back, and everybody else, it's not a lot of people there. It's maybe like 9 or 10 people there. And so, everybody else up in the front few rows. I don't know if Uncle Tony said something, and it just so happened that Natalie said something too, and they was both funny, but the church laughed. Like, the whole church laughed. But I laughed loud as fuck. And late as hell. Like,
And late, oh my
everybody else was laughing, da-da-da. He about to get back into the part of the sermon. And out of nowhere, you just hear, like, I was done.
It's like
my
Family
goodness.
Guy when
It's
that
so-
dude be like, ah.
Oh
Bruh,
my God.
everybody turned around, looked at us.
That shit funny.
And then Natalie, dumbass, go scoot to the left. While still sitting down. Slid over. Talking about slid. Okay. Slid to the left on my
Why
ass.
everybody like this?
Yes, why they looking at me? I'm like, bitch. So you don't see me. You don't see me, you see me right now.
My name
Okay.
been in, I ain't in it. They ain't have shit to do
What was
with
that? That scared the shit out of me.
Okay.
That's funny as
I don't
fuck.
know.
Yeah, we gotta go
Hey,
get
we
him
was
checked.
always. Hey, I got another funny one. So look, this is when my grandma died, and Taylor was there. We was at.
Tell you
I
what, this bitch tight.
I hate when people say it like that.
Hey, because
He likes
let
to
me tell you
smoke.
something. My family. One thing about my family is you can't take my family nowhere.
Okay.
Not even a funeral.
Okay.
So me and Taylor was sitting next to my cousin Alonzo at my great grandmother's funeral.
Aww.
My nigga,
that was the funniest,
we
saddest
sat in
funeral I
that
ever
motherfucking
been to.
funeral and flamed everybody we saw. Like we
It was
was
motherfuckers on the front row dying
falling
off.
asleep.
Dog.
It's niggas in the back on their phone playing Pokemon Go. Like, it was
Bro.
all types of wild ass shit. And me, Alonzo Taylor, sitting in my great grandma's funeral in the family section, so you know we in the front.
Cracking the
Laughing.
fuck up.
Cracking the fuck up. Like, we were laughing a little bit too fucking hard.
And so,
the funeral.
I think I remember a part
Too
where
happy.
you start getting louder and louder. But we obviously know we in a funeral. And I think Dawn turned around because she heard what we said. And so she kind of cut her little eyes at us or whatever. And then she turned around and we started laughing again. And then she started laughing. So dog, it was just... Oh my
So
goodness.
it was funny.
It was
funny
It
as
was
fuck.
real
Like,
funny.
dog, we was really in this bitch going on people. If y'all listening, I'm so sorry that we exposed y'all to the conditions. But
the church,
bruh,
was
you
in the
was-
front.
it was a old man sleeping like this.
Bro, I'm telling you, it
Oh
was
my
so,
goodness.
And my grandmother, my great grandmother was really deep in the Church of God in Christ, so she held a higher position. So she had the thing at the funeral where the district mothers would switch out like every 5 to 10 minutes or 10 to 15 minutes. They would switch out and sit next to her casket.
Right.
So
So, like,
it
show
was
respect.
a lot going on. So we always had something to joke about.
Yeah.
And then this
Dang, how long was the funeral?
a long
like 2.5 hours.
funeral. It was
That
probably
motherfucker
longer
long
than
as shit.
that. Nigga, it felt like church. I'm surprised we didn't
Yeah,
stop
my
and get the
grandma
chicken and
funeral
go back in there.
Yeah, my grandma
I'm
funeral
glad I
was
was
long
awake
too,
after.
though. It was
She almost woke up. It was so long. What are you talking about?
a
Wait,
Baptist church.
nigga.
One thing I know is my great grandma was sent off good.
Okay,
She was sent
period.
off good, regardless of the bad
I'm
shit
pissed
that
off
was
how
going
they
on.
left my granny in hell when she died. I could have beat that mother freaking tail. I know not. Y'all done sent my granny to
Hey,
heaven like this.
Stop it.
She gotta walk through the pearly gates with this nap ass afro.
Ooh.
But they wasn't picked out or nothing. I could have seen if you would have picked my granny fro out, she would have been straight. Y'all just left it up here like that.
Yeah.
I could have to my granny a couple months after I had a little grieve, but baby, you was gonna hear me. You did not let my granny go to heaven like that. I hope they got a hot cone.
I love
They go back into their original beauty, you know?
She know.
Hey, one thing I do
get
know
high,
is
Holy?
Yeah, but he like to get a charge
my
blue.
grandfather's wife, when she died, Nina, I had never seen her look that good a day in her fucking life.
Mama,
But when she died,
Oh.
I ain't gonna tell y'all, my
She
grandma
looked
Taylor was
beautiful.
the baddest bitch. Do you hear me? And
you
that
remember
purple.
Nina's funeral?
That purple was set her
You
out.
roll with
Do
me.
you hear me with her little
Period.
golden Indian skin?
Well,
Girl.
Scratch me.
Cause she got buried next to Papa.
Where was it?
I got another embarrassing moment.
I think I did.
Yeah, we done got on dead, folks.
Okay.
Rest in peace.
I
Okay.
think I did go.
But we got to go.
That was
Tisha
right.
was there.
I took Tisha.
I don't know if I was
We
at the funeral, but I think I was
Like,
You
there.
went to the
wow.
funeral because you rode with me and Rob. That's what you came out with.
So,
Dog. I think we changed the subject. We started
Yeah.
talking about funny ass moments.
yeah, I got an embarrassing moment.
Okay.
So, I told you this the other day. You were cracking the fuck up at this.
I'm probably about to do it again.
I don't know if you gonna laugh as hard as you did. But okay, so I don't know how old I was. I was a little younger, but I was in my room. I'm the only child, so
Oh, Lord.
yeah.
Say it.
So, hold on, let me hit the blunt.
Say
Okay,
it.
sit down,
So
baby.
I'm younger or whatever. Yeah, I play with my Barbie dolls in my
Y'all
room.
make this
Get out. You're nasty. Don't have
I play with my Barbie dolls in my room, and I don't know. I just take it. This is my first and only time. I don't know. I was just like, I'm gonna make my Barbie dolls have sex. That's just my thought.
happen.
So, cause I've never done it before, and I've seen other people do it, and I do it at other people's house, but I don't ever do it at my house, cause I always think I'm gonna get caught.
Say, let's try it.
So I convinced myself. I look. She don't ever come in my room when I'm playing when I'm playing Barbies. So I'm good.
No.
Right.
Why this one day I make them I make them do it right?
Mm-hmm. Come on.
My mama come in the room.
Uh-oh.
Damn, mama. What can't even get a little quickie.
Okay, so listen. She came in. She was like, "What? What you doing?"
And that's not how she said it to me, though.
I don't remember how I said
She
it
was
to
like, my mama walked in and was like, "What you doing?"
you. Like, she was mad.
No,
She got mad at me.
you know that fear.
She got so mad
you know
at me.
that fear.
Hey, but if your kids doing that, that mean they seeing it somewhere. So
Right,
You can't
exactly.
be mad at them.
But she was
Where did
so
you see
mad. And then
That's what I asked. That's my first question. Where you see that at?
oh my God, for the life of me, I was just so mad because I'm like, dang. The one time that I do make my dogs have sex.
See, I'm
It
a
was the embarrassment for me because I know
They were naked as fuck. Like, they
Like
didn't
Barbie
have,
dolls really have something to show for it besides some titties. They were so naked.
I had a boy doll and I had a girl doll. And they
That
were
was
naked.
the wrong
At least
sex.
they were straight.
No, I mean,
That's
who
the wrong
cares?
sex
That don't matter. The fact
for me because I never put the boy and the girl in there. My girl always has so many bitches in that Barbie doll car.
I've never
my
had
God.
that.
I had that bug and I had everybody bitch in there. And Kim was at the house cleaning. It's because I had an early my mentality at an early age was crazy. Like I never wanted when I grew up to be in the situation my mom was in. So I did everything with my Barbie dolls to change that shit. I was manifesting a new life. And I had so many bitches in my bug. So
I fucking did.
Slug bug.
All right,
Slut bug.
I got one more embarrassing story.
Okay.
So when I was in the 7th or 8th grade, I can't remember, but I know it was in that area. I had my older sister had a friend come stay the night, but her friend was required to bring her little sister in order to stay the night at her house. And it just so happened my older sister had a little sister, so they just decided, we're gonna put them together so we can do teenage shit.
Y'all gonna play.
Yeah, basically is what they did. So, my bad ass. We sitting there trying to figure out what to do, and I was like, I got a great idea. I saw this on TV. Let's tie a whole bunch of sheets together and throw them out the window
Natalie.
and climb down. And at the time, I lived in Rochester Hills. So anybody who's been to that house knows, Taylor knows what that house was like. I jumped out of my bedroom window. And my bedroom was in the back of the house, so the backyard there.
Yeah.
Oh God.
The house was 3 floors, 2 floors.
2 floors.
2 floors that had a finished basement, but out the living room had a balcony, and the balcony was in the backyard.
Right.
So literally, the top floor was my room, and then there was the living room, and then you drop all the way down, it's the patio in the backyard.
Right.
So my idea was we get some sheets and we tie them so they go all the way to the ground.
Right.
We going past the living room.
Big dummy.
We didn't have enough sheets for that shit.
Oh.
So we had enough sheets
To make it happen.
to make it like we were probably 5 feet from the ground, 5 or 6 feet from the ground.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, that's close enough. When we get to the bottom, just jump off. We'll be all right. You know?
Right.
So we was like, okay, but we don't want to free climb it. So how we gonna do this? And I'm like, I know I've been doing this shit my whole life, except now that I'm older, it actually worked better for me. I just be like, okay, I saw this one thing one time. I don't know exactly how it worked, but I know it helped with this situation.
Oh God.
So in my head, I'm thinking about people like rock climbing, right? They always got the safety belts with the clips and stuff. So I'm like, if we just tie extra sheets to the sheet that we climbing down, it can literally just drag down, but it's tied to us. Boom! Right?
Thought she was on the song.
I thought I was.
Okay.
You gonna be hanging from the goddamn.
I should have been in school somewhere. My dumb ass said, I'll go first.
Dumbass.
And
You
been in
never
a
tried.
I
home
tied that
somewhere.
shit up, and I jumped out that window, and I got stuck in between my bedroom window and the living room balcony.
And your mama looking dead.
And when I say in between, it was still at least 12 feet in between me and the balcony.
Oh God.
So I'm hanging out the window by sheets. My parents went to dinner. So they're not even going for the whole night. They're coming back tonight. Soon. They were supposed to be
Any
home
minute
soon.
now.
Literally, any minute. And I'm hanging out of that window. First of all, my sister would have got her ass towed out the frame. My sister would have got her ass.
I'll take her in a minute.
My sister would have got her ass towed out the frame. My parents came home and I was hanging out of the window, and she was supposed to be watching us. So that I'm glad. So this is what happened basically.
Okay, right.
First of all, I was embarrassed because this is the day I realized I didn't have upper body strength. Because I'm like, I'm
Man,
stuck.
that's so
I'm-
embarrassing when you realize you don't got everybody. So you can't hold your own self up.
You're
Right.
the strongest motherfucker in the world, but boy, let's
I'm
get
like,
the
I got
fuck
two
up.
options. I can climb back up,
Or
or
fall.
I can fall down to this balcony that's under
To
me.
your death. Say
So I was like, I know I can reach. If I jump, I can reach the balcony to the living room.
no.
But
I'm trying to picture you being a dumbass.
my nigga,
I can see it.
my nigga, I've always been a dumbass. I should have been on Jackass. Like literally, that's the type of shit I wanted to do. And my dumbass was actually doing shit. So I tried to climb back up the sheet. My arm said no, because I was too heavy. So I'm hanging there, and the girl was like, "What are we gonna do?" And I'm like,
Bitch.
Pull me up, bitch. What
she
you
was
mean?
littler than me.
Not littler.
Littler. than
Shut the
me.
fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
She was littler
Don't be
than
saying
me.
that while kids around.
Okay.
She said hell.
Probably where you got it from. Who teaching who?
She'll be like,
You saw the way she took me
she's
out the
a little
house?
bitter than me.
She's a little bit littler.
That's what
than me.
Normal like. She's a little bitter than me.
Better.
A little bitter. Like she said, like, cause she likes to say a little bit. Like she's a little bitter than me. I'm like,
So long story short, I untied the sheet and I jumped down to the balcony in the living room.
Your ankles was hurting.
Yes, my nigga,
Oh,
yes.
God.
And funny thing is, my parents came home 10 minutes later.
When you finally got down and recovered
I was
from it
sitting
mentally.
in the room, literally damn near by the
Who's
time I
this
got in my room
girl,
and closed the
though?
door.
Is your friend or something?
So my sister is still
Oh, yeah,
friend
yeah,
with her,
you did
but
say.
it was
Okay.
her little sister.
You did.
But
say.
by the time I got to my room and closed the door and sat down for like a couple seconds, I heard the front door close. My nigga, I've been trying to hit this bitch this whole time.
Oh.
It's nice, man.
Okay. Oh, Bluto. Anybody else got any more? What else we gonna talk about?
Taylor, it's your turn.
I got a story.
Oh no.
Story time.
My brother, so y'all know how when we was little, you used to put cans in your
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, to make it sound like a
Yeah,
motorcycle.
you know. So I did that, and I made my shit real sweet. I put like 2 in there, so it really was
Me and
loud.
Josh used to do that.
And I was like riding around with my brother, and he was trying to be with his friends and shit, and I was like trying to fuck with him and just be his friend. Like I was just trying to be with him.
Oh.
And so this nigga gonna pick up a fucking. This happened to you too. That's funny as fuck. This nigga gonna pick up a stick while I'm riding and stick it through my spokes while I'm driving, like riding my bike.
Yeah.
I flip like off my shit, face first into cement, like boom, snap my shit,
I'm
right?
so glad ain't nothing happened to your bread and butter.
My what?
Bread and butter.
You know that same situation. Did you say that happened to me too?
Yeah.
So yeah, the same situation did happen to me, except I was the one doing the sticking.
That's what you get.
No, I did it for a reason. I did it for a fucking reason.
He probably
He
did.
deserved
Oh,
it.
wait. Okay,
Go
so
ahead.
look. So I get up, of course I'm little, so I'm screaming and crying, right?
Uh-huh.
My face feel all bloody. I can feel gravel still falling off my face and shit. So
Yeah.
my brother trying to like cover my mouth, but he can't because my face fucking bloody. So he trying to walk me home. And then I don't know if you remember, our house used to have big ass bushes in the front.
Mm-hmm.
On the way in, this nigga walks me through the bushes. So I'm walking, crying and everything. Next thing I know, a bush was like, bitch, like smacked me in my face. In the cuts. Like,
Ow.
yes, that shit. I started screaming even louder. And then he got me in the house. I don't remember what happened after
Did
that.
he get in trouble?
Probably not. I think he made it seem like I just fell off my bike. And I was so distraught that I couldn't be like, no, you did this to me.
I feel like
Stop that.
Hey, Jordan was
I feel like my
asshole.
last embarrassing moment, and it wasn't embarrassing when it happened, but it was embarrassing after it happened just because, like, I don't know. Anyways, I was sitting in the kitchen and we were all talking. I was pregnant at the time, and my cousin made me laugh, and I started peeing.
Oh yeah, that shit was funny.
And like I couldn't stop laughing, so I just kept peeing, and it kept on, and it kept on, and it kept on. So I laughed my way to the toilet. And I'm sitting on the toilet, still laughing, like, and it's like leaking out of me, like at this point. And my brother starts to freak out, like he's like, "Y'all gotta take her to the hospital. Our water just broke." Like we think, like they're thinking my water is broken at this point because I'm still going and I'm still laughing. Like it was so bad, and at this point, it's not even a funny laughter anymore. It's a nervous laugh. Cause like, oh shit, I've done left my damn self in the labor, like, and I can't stop laughing.
I done laughed myself in the labor.
I used to try to make her laugh that hard on purpose.
Yeah, Josh got mad. Like he left the house. He used to get so mad at us though because, like, he always thought I was gonna go into labor. I couldn't go down the steps with him. Nothing. He was so scared. But it was embarrassing because after the fact, I didn't go into labor, so technically I just peed all over the fucking house for no reason. All over myself and everything. Like, you nasty ass
That shit was funny.
bitch. It was even funnier because Natalie had to clean it up.
Oh.
I have one in
Cooper.
my head, but
I got a
forgot
good one
it.
too. Damn, I got a lot of embarrassing moments that fucking happened to me. That's ridiculous.
I have one in my head, literally.
You called it? Damn.
Can't even fucking think of it. What was yours?
Damn.
I had that motherfucker too. What was we just talking about?
Right?
What was we just talking about?
She said.
Oh, okay. Most
Okay.
embarrassing moment.
Okay.
So it started off very serious and it turned off. It wasn't serious at all. So I was actually, when I was with Matt, I did some stupid shit because she pissed me off. So I called one of my exes who has the same name as my sister, and so I asked, after I did that, I asked Taylor, like, can you braid my hair? And she was like, yeah. So I'm sitting in front of her and she's braiding my hair, but the girl that I'm on the phone with is on pause. And so she's like, who are you on the phone with?
I
And
know
I'm
who's
like,
doing her hair.
I said my sister's name. She was like, your sister? And I'm like, no. And she's like, get the fuck off of me. Get off of me.
Get the fuck
So,
off.
like, get out of my face. Get away
Get
from
the
me.
fuck. Get away from
So
me. Get away
I'm
from me.
sitting
Get
on
the
the
fuck away
couch
from me.
and I'm talking about how we arguing, whatever. And she's pregnant at the time. So she's super emotional.
No, this is
And
right after I had
No, this was before.
Really?
Yes, you were still pregnant when this happened. So we were arguing, whatever, and she got super mad at me, and it was just a big thing, right? So I'm really emotional about it, and I go sit on the couch, and the person I always call,
Ass bitch.
the person I always called was my cousin Alonzo. We were talking a lot at this time, so like when stuff would go wrong in my
Yeah.
relationship, I would always end up talking.
They're
to him.
like best friends.
So I call his phone, I FaceTime him, and pick up the phone, like, hello? And I'm like, bro.
It sounds like him.
Literally, like, I'm going off talking about everything that's happened. I'm telling, like, my whole life story, talking about how she pissed me off, talking about how I want to beat her ass even though she's pregnant, and I can't beat her ass because she's pregnant. And, like, I was really, like, going in talking about how I really just, all my life problems. Long story short. And then after I finished talking, they said nothing. So I'm like, hello? He was like, yeah. And I'm like, did you hear me? And he's like, yeah. Who is this? I said, Alonzo? He was like, no. I hung up the phone so fucking quick. And I was distraught because I just told a complete stranger.
For about 15
I
minutes. Because we
Literally,
have been going
I
out
was
of for a
ranting.
minute.
Yeah.
So I was
Yeah.
on the phone for a good 10, 15 minutes ranting, and he sat there and listened to my whole story.
Real nigga.
If you out there listening, look.
I still got the phone number saved in my phone. So I should call it again and be like, is this the same nigga that I called a couple years ago and told my whole life story, and he sat on the phone and listened to me? Because I want to give you some money or something. I got to give you something for that.
That's
But I was
really-
so, like, distraught, and it was so embarrassing because I'm like, I don't know who this is. and now they know everything about me.
And then, no, then it's even funnier.
My
girlfriend,
no.
4-year-old, and now they know everything about me.
No, it got even funnier because she calls Alonzo.
I actually called Alonzo right after that because I had 2 numbers saved under his
No,
name.
then while she's in the living room laughing with Alonzo about what happened, I'm thinking she's laughing at me. So I come out the room like, I'm gonna kill this bitch. Like, I got a knife in my hand and everything. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking kill you, bitch. Like,
She's chasing me with the knife around the living room.
Cause you think that
she's
shit fucking
thinking
funny?
That,
You
yeah,
think
she's
that shit was
thinking that I'm
funny?
taking it as a
Don't
joke, like
laugh.
our argument is a joke.
Don't
But I'm
laugh.
like, I'm sitting here laughing, trying to stop her. Like, no, wait.
That's not what
stop,
happened. That's not
stop.
what happened. I'm like,
And
you ain't even but a fucking
Bro,
liar. Cause you sit up and lie all
It
goddamn.
took like 15 minutes for me to calm her down. And I'm like, if you listen, I promise you won't be disappointed. You're gonna understand why I was laughing. I promise I wasn't.
And then when she told me the story, I was like, so you still gonna bypass the fact that you was just sitting in my face with that ugly ass bitch? Like,
she
are
didn't
you
give a
fucking
fuck.
playing with me? Like,
It wasn't until later after we had fixed the situation that we
I
sat
could
down,
laugh about it.
And she thought about that shit. And she was like,
You a dumbass
so
bitch.
fucking-
You didn't even see this nigga face. Like,
I wasn't even on pause on the FaceTime call.
so he can
It was
see
just
her.
a black background. So he
And I'm
was
sure-
looking at me.
Yeah, the way
And
she
I'm
sit on
looking at
FaceTime.
him.
Yeah.
Did you have a shirt on?
Huh?
Did you have a shirt on?
Yes.
This is hilarious.
That shit was so
That was a
fucking funny.
great one. That was funny as fuck.
That was a
It
good
just
one.
reminded me of all the times that I done waved at somebody because I thought it was somebody else.
Or honked at him.
I hate those moments.
That's embarrassing as fuck.
It reminded me of when this one time I was like, I
Wait,
think I was in the
why did you
grocery
just take a
store.
break in between the word reminded?
Because I was
You
trying to
glitched.
think.
Didn't he?
I glitched.
You done
You
took that
glitched.
back
I'm a robot.
scene. You motherfucker.
But so I'm
You took the
in
Johnson
the grocery
Johnson
store. I'm in the grocery store,
Mhm.
right? And I think it's the last time I made pepper steak and rice and shit.
That sounds good.
And so
You should make it again.
I'm sitting here, and I think I tried to call, or maybe your mom called. I don't know. But regardless, by the time I got up to the register, I was talking. And so I got time to pay my phone, pay my, my
Yeah.
bill, whatever. And I set my phone down. And that bitch, the lock screen popped up. So that whole time, I was just talking to myself. And I know the cashier saw that shit. Because I know I just saw that shit. It feel like, bitch, you not talking to nobody. Like,
I'm fucking
that was embarrassing as fuck to me.
That was
In my head, I'm like, I swear I was just talking to somebody.
Yeah,
like,
they
I
hung up on
promise,
you.
bitch.
That'd be me
I was
as
talking.
fuck.
I
Like,
promise.
you wanted to say something. Like, you wanted to
really-
rectify the situation. And be
Yes.
like, I swear it was somebody. I can show you right
Bro, I'm
now.
not crazy. I'm not crazy. Look, check this out. But yeah, that was a more recent embarrassing
Okay.
moment. Cause that's I
Last
don't
week.
even think I told you. That's how
No,
embarrassed
you
I
did
was.
tell me about it.
That's how embarrassed I was.
That's hilarious as fuck.
I think I was like, when I set it down, I even said like, all right, bye. Like, I don't know, it's just too much going on. Like, I don't know.
You
I
can
think
tell
I was
I know.
talking to your mom.
It have made sense. I don't know. I forgot.
But yeah, that shit was funny as hell.
I don't think I got no more. I do. I mean,
I
like, I
think
don't.
for days.
I can't think
Like,
of none.
I didn't fail in basketball. I didn't.
Oh, don't be messy. Don't be messy. Don't be messy. Don't be messy.
I
Don't be
most
messy.
definitely make an effort to not embarrass myself.
That shit.
Ah!
So if it happens, then they funny. They funny moments as well, and I can take it, and I can talk about them. But
Ooh.
what?
I don't even know if I'm ready to talk about it. My last drunk time.
I chipped my tooth my last time. I don't want to hear it. Look at this shit.
Oh.
Bullshit. 23 years old. That's what happened.
That shit.
I pooped on myself when I was too drunk once.
Whew. I'm
In
glad I
bed.
did not do that.
It was
I threw up
diarrhea.
on myself.
It was bad.
Ooh.
I had to
At least
get
it was
a
your
shower.
own bed.
No.
Oh.
I mean, it was my
Oh.
own bed. It was my air mattress. But it was here. It was in this house.
Yeah, it was here. I remember
In
that.
all his room.
That shit was funny as fuck.
Yeah.
I thought she was lying.
Nope.
I didn't believe her. She actually did it.
Yeah.
Took a shower in the
That's how
middle of the
you
night
get
and
a good
everything.
night.
That's fucked up.
And then went back to
I
sleep.
threw up on myself, and apparently I swam in it. So I don't remember.
Pitch Perfect style.
Please don't. I have. Oh,
movie.
y'all.
I know.
Okay, that's
I
another
know, I
embarrassing
remember.
story for me,
I
y'all.
remember that.
So I was like in what, 8th grade, and I went to I went to a Halloween party, and we were wall twerking, and I had a jalapeno eating contest with my homeboys, and then I drank a hot orange soda afterwards to like wash it down, whatever. Then
Why a hot one?
look, it wasn't cold, wasn't no ice. I don't really give a shit. I'm like 13, 14. I don't give a damn.
You was fearless.
Yeah. So then we went and got on the trampoline.
Shook it all up.
Yeah. So it's like a soda can.
With jalapeno juice.
Yeah. So then we go to the bed and we're like, sorry, having technical difficulties.
No. That's not fun.
Okay, go back in
Yeah,
there.
you can have that.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Go back in the room.
You're the greatest. You're the best. This time. You're welcome. She told me I was the best for turning on Cocomelon and made me feel like the greatest person in the world.
You know?
But anyway, so yeah, so after I shook it up like a soda can, we were having a sleepover. So I was spending the night at my friend Caitlin's house, and it was like 4 of us, 4 or 5 of us. We're on her like king size bed, getting ready to go to sleep, and they're watching Pitch Perfect. And it gets to the scene where the girl is like, and I already didn't feel good. I kept telling them, y'all, I don't feel good. Like, I want to go to sleep. Like, and they're like, no, you gotta stay up. We're pulling all-nighter. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, y'all really don't feel good. I need to go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
So it gets to the scene where the girl is making vomit angels, right? And I'm like,
Mhm.
y'all gotta turn that off. I cannot watch that. Like, please turn it off, y'all. And then I look back at the screen. I'm like, y'all, I'm gonna be sick. They're like, you're fine. You're so over dramatic. I'm like, no, for real. I told y'all I don't feel good. I'm gonna be sick. And Caitlin goes, no, you're not. I'm like, yes, and like all over the side of her king size bed. All on it, all on the floor. And like the rest of the night, I puked and puked and puked. Like, so much to the point where nobody else would sleep in the bed with me.
You
Except
had the whole bed to yourself?
yeah, except Bonnie. She stayed in the bed with me and checked on me and made sure I was okay. But then she
Aw.
left and went and got in the other bed because I just kept puking. I kept her up. And so my friend's aunt came and slept with me, but she came in there and she was like, what did you drink? Like, thinking I drank alcohol or something. I was like, orange soda. Like, I'm screaming. Like, I haven't drank orange soda since, first of all. And I never wanted to drink another orange soda because I thought, like,
I'm surprised.
that shit is
Yeah,
toxic. Like, and it was so embarrassing because still to this day, they make it a joke. Like, any Pitch Perfect thing that pops up on Facebook or Instagram or something, Caitlin, Kirsten, Bonnie, all of them tag me in it. And I'm just like, y'all are never gonna let me live that down.
Nope.
Like,
Nope.
it was awful.
That's you.
Yep.
All day.
Let me think. I'm trying. So it's not really like quote unquote embarrassing, but it's kind of funny.
Uh-huh.
And I was in a game, and it was probably like the first couple minutes of like the first quarter. So like everybody know that's like the most intense time. Like you gotta get the momentum of the game type shit. And so somebody shoot. Me and another person went up for a rebound.
Mm-hmm.
Neither one of us got it. It hit off our hands.
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody else carried it down the court.
Mm-hmm.
No, they told the person caught.
So I'm like in the middle of running down the court trying to get back on defense or whatever, and me and another person are back trying to get back.
Mm-hmm.
But that fast, the ball ended up coming back, and they try to throw it up the court to old girl that I'm right there next to.
Mm-hmm.
So I try to intercept the pass again, and me and her end up getting entangled, and we fucking roll like a pretzel together, and roll up right on in the floor. Like literally, she was on top, and then I was on top, and then she was on top, and then I felt my knee go, And I like, but the roll was so fast that I got out of the roll still running. Like I was getting back up to run.
Yeah.
You feel me? And so I'm running, and I can feel it fucking me up and shit. And so my coach, he called a timeout or whatever, and they called me back in, da. And then, nah, I'm thinking of 2 different times. That's fucked up.
Come on.
This time, out of the roll. As I came out of the roll, I heard it go. So it was literally into the roll and then out the roll. Like I felt my shit go. It was just fucked up.
No.
It was bad. But I got out, and because I was still running, it helped me. But once they finally took me out, once he saw that I was hurt and limping, he took me out. And when I got on the sideline, I was like, I felt like LeBron.
Like I can purposely pop my hip out
I
of place.
twisted my
Don't
toenail.
do that.
I can pop it in and out of place. Just
That's disgusting.
Disgusting.
Because it's worse than D.
Ooh. But F is even worse.
that's disgusting.
Oh.
Ooh,
Disgusting.
ooh, that's nasty. That was disgusting. That might have been wise disgusting.
It
Yeah.
tasted kind of
Eggs.
disgusting. Huh. Shit's kind of good.
I'm trying to think about later.
We only gonna accidentally catch on. Yeah. Take your shit. Yo, I got happy and kind of scared at the same time because I thought I heard an ice cream truck. I was like, yay, wait a minute. Shouldn't be no ice cream out this late.
The who? The GPS.
Alright now. Global positioning unit system.
She calls everything with lights that
I
aren't a
said
cop a
unit.
GPS.
I heard you.
Never heard. She might be on.
I got an embarrassing moment for my granddad. Can I speak on his behalf?
Mm-hmm.
So one time, it's a real fast story too. We was in the morning on the way to
Oh,
school.
no,
You
they're
feel
gonna
me?
get
You
you.
always sleepy still,
Mm-hmm.
and so I was still dead ass sleepy. And we coming out the thing, and he talking his shit because he know I'm tired and woo. And we get down the port, and he crossed over the little grass part, and he fucking slipped.
Did he
And
fall?
in the middle of his lay down, all I heard is, uh-oh.
Get the fuck out of
He
here.
said, uh-oh. And then I looked up. That's what caught my attention. And then he fell.
Oh.
And so I was like, I started trying to walk over there, and I started slipping too, but I ain't fall.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, cause I'm laughing like, really, you okay? And then he was starting cracking the fuck up.
Okay.
And so, yeah. But
that
that
was
shit
hilarious.
was funny as hell.
I know
Oh,
he
man.
felt embarrassed. I know he was embarrassed. That's why he was laughing.
That's exactly what it was.
You put the sour thing in the bottle?
More or less, it fell off. But I'm drinking anyway.
Did it change the way it tastes?
A little bit.
Is it nasty?
No, it's delicious. It's
Roll up.
It tastes good.
Nothing out of your mouth.
And that's all, folks.
Oh, we wrapping her up?
I think so. Sound
Wrapping
like
her on? Yeah, it do sound like it. It does.
it do. We wrapping it does. We wrapping it up. I couldn't go. I
She
couldn't.
couldn't let me have it. It does. It does feel that way.
It does.
It does.
Anyway,
Catch us next week while we in Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Yep.
yep. While we're going to Arkansas, I don't know, but we gonna be there. So
Arkansas.
we going to Arkansas next week. So be on the lookout for that on.
We ain't going to Arkansas though.
Oh, but you going
I ain't gonna never go to
I'm
Arkansas.
going to.
But I'll for sure go to Arkansas.
I'm going to Kansas.
Yeah. I might go to A Kansas.
I'm going to U Kansas.
North. So is there a North Kansas?
What?
Cause it's like a. Isn't there a South Kansas?
No, it's
No.
Kansas and there's Arkansas.
No, there's. I mean, it's not like a.
Dakota? I mean,
North
not
and South
Dakota. I
Dakota,
mean,
North and South
yeah.
Carolina. That's all we do.
yeah.
So is there East and West Dakota?
No.
Well, that's lame.
y'all.
Emo.
Peace
That's
out.
way
It's your
backwards.
host checking out.
Childish Gambino.
Severe
And that's so Mac.
Peace out,
We
y'all.
out.
Y'all stay elevated.
Stay escalated.
Okay. And eradicated.
Okay.
Duh.